and welcome to today's video. Today we are here playing NASCAR Heat 4 once again. And today we're doing Homestead, Miami. Of course, the race that's taking place today. I'm very excited to get out here on the track in Homestead. Not a track that I really raced that often in the NASCAR video games. It's kind of that track that I don't mind racing, but I just never really went to it that often in the games. I kind of just went there at the end of seasons, but not one that I really went to in general. So here it is. Not the final race, though, of the 2020 NASCAR season. No, this year was supposed to be back in April. Of course, they got pushed back when they were going to not do fans at Atlanta, then they were going to do any fans at Homestead, and then decided, we're going to have to postpone these races. So it got postponed, but here it is, ready to be raced in June. Going to be very hot there. I'm going to assume June in Florida is going to be very hot. Kind of similar to what we see in July, or what we used to see in July at Daytona before that got moved to the end of August. Whoa, August. Got my months all mixed up here. We're ready to go. Do this race. I'm quite excited to jump here into this race. So let's see what we can do here at Homestead. So let's see what happens. So, how many laps is this first stage? It's going to be 9 laps. Alright, that's pretty good. We can probably move up a little bit here in the field. Homestead's one of those tracks that I can usually drive through. Now I want to take out cars in the first lap, though. That's not going to help us move our way through the field here. Now I do just want to kind of go over the NASCAR things they did at Atlanta. The stopping of the cars in the front straight and the drivers each being part of that video at the beginning, discussing the recent incidents or recent things that have sort of came up with, equality for everybody and that type of thing. The whole Black Lives Matter movement and things like that. The reason I didn't get mentioned in the Martinsville video, I recorded that right after I did the Atlanta video. So here we are now. We can start to talk about that because I'm recording this right after the Atlanta video. So if anything happens NASCAR-wise at Martinsville, it's not going to get mentioned until later. But on to that. I think that was a very good thing they did, the way that they stopped in the front straightaway. Had that guy from NASCAR, I don't know, I forgot his name at this point, come on and say stuff to the drivers about it, and did a 30-second just silence with the cars all parked in the front straightaway. I think that was a very, very good moment, and I think that also each of the drivers sort of doing their clip where they all, said different things, edited together. I think that was a very, very good moment. And I think that that's the thing that NASCAR, they have to address as a sport is, racism in NASCAR is a thing, being a southern sport. It's more prevalent even than other sports. Of course it is in all sports and all aspects of life, but for NASCAR specifically, that is a thing they have to deal with, being from that type of past. And there's a lot of progress there to go, move forward with. It's a sport that is mostly competed in by white people. Mostly, most of the team members. You do see a couple African Americans that are the pit crew members, but that's, not that many. And most of the fans are also mostly white. It's seen from that aspect of being a very white sport, and I think that's what needs to be addressed as a sport. And the way that those things were handled at the Atlanta race, I think were very good. I think that it was good progress. Of course, there's still a lot of progress you made as a sport, and working on that is something they've been trying to do for years with the drive diversity programs and things like that. So I think they've made progress as a sport, but of course there's still a long ways to go, and see how it, of course, continues. But yeah, I think that in general, the things at the Atlanta race were very well done. If you want to see more of just thoughts and discussions about that, make sure you check out the race playlist episode number 99 with Lamim. About halfway through that, we really get into that topic. He's been very involved in the protesting, and he's definitely had strong opinions about it. Being a African American himself, he sees these things, more firsthand than I would, and understands them more than I would. And I think that in that topic and in that video, he did a great job explaining really about these situations and things, and it was just a very interesting discussion to have with him, and we both sort of give our opinions on it. I really just let him go and discuss what he wants to bring up about it. And to be a part of that was good, and I want to, in those videos, lots of times I want him to be able to use that as a way that he can sort of get out what he wants to a larger audience than necessarily if he just started a channel from the ground up right now. There's already a little bit of a base here, so it's not a lot, 1,000 subscribers, but 1,000 better than starting at 0. So we did that in that video, and I think that that's definitely worth watching, hearing what his opinion is on that. So that is on our race playlist, episode number 99. That should have gone out right the day before this video, actually, based on my schedule. I'm working on processing that right now, so hopefully it goes out before then. The video's processing on my computer, being a little bit of a meme, just with the amount of storage that thing takes up. So, but hopefully we can get that out there and you guys can all see it. But now we're going to focus on the video. We've done the first stage. We ended up getting 14th. Or when I say focus on the video, I mean the race. We're going to focus here, see what we can do. I want to get into the stage points here. That's my goal this stage. We had a decent run from 24th up to 14th. We made up 10 spots. We pit there, got some new tires. And now we got to kind of work our way through the field as much as we can here. I think that we have a good shot to go for this win. This is the track that I've done one race in Nascar Heat 4 and I have one win on. So I want to go 2 for 2. There's not many tracks in this game that I have multiple wins at. 2 or more, and there's not many tracks that I have never lost at in this game. In Nascar Heat 4 specifically. I don't know what ones they are, actually. I think there's one, maybe? I know it was Bristol until we did our video the other week. Yeah, I don't know which tracks I've not lost at in this game. Phoenix, maybe? And maybe 3 for 3 at Phoenix. I know I'm 3 for 4 at New Hampshire, and I'm 4 for 5 at Bristol. But tracks that I've not lost at, I think Phoenix is 3 for 3. And I'm talking like multiple visits. Like Homestead I've not lost at, but I've only done one race at it. This is only my second video here, or my second race here, which is in this video right now. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it all out in a second. Is this going to be another one of the tracks we go, get that second win at, go dive down on Chase Elliott, but he's going to have that advantage on the outside. Hard to keep this car on the bottom here. It's really where I feel more confident in driving. But in these last couple laps, ooh, we hit that line. Ooh, that's going to send us up. That's definitely going to send us up here. He's right behind us. This is going to be a battle here for who's going to be in those stage points. Can we get by Chase Elliott? We can. We're going to try to run it over here on the high side. What can we do? Little hit there to the wall, but that's actually going to be fine for us. We can keep the momentum going and go back down the track now and keep some of that speed going to try to get Eric Almirola here with 4 laps to go in the stage. Denny Hamlin out here still dominating the stage. I hit that bottom again. Almost slid up into Almirola, but I'm able to stay off of him there. I may have turned the audio up a little bit too loud on my microphone, actually. Looking over at my recording software. May have turned it up a little bit too high. A lot of cars migrating down to the bottom. Look a little bit of push here from Almirola as we got by him. Of course, got to work with my teammate a little bit, see if we can keep him from getting passed by Chase Elliott. I'm going to go up the track just a little bit. Keep it going here. See what we can do. Staying in this top 10 is the goal. If Almirola gets back by us, he does. If he doesn't, that's even better. Okay. Gotta think what we're going to do here. We are in the top 10. Theoretically, we mean win the game. We pit on, actually, we could pit lap. No, we pit this lap going to. This thing, if we pit this lap, we give it the stage points, but theoretically, we actually move ourselves into the first place, because everybody's going to pit after this. I don't want a speeding penalty here, so we're just going to go very, very, very slow. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. We're going to pit. We're going to get ourselves 4 fresh tires, fill it up with fuel, and see where we can go. And to get my water here, my one little drink in between. Oh, you still do get a penalty. Okay. Okay, so they do give you a time penalty. But it doesn't really matter. So you do indeed actually get penalized for it. I thought you didn't. You do get penalized for pitting within the last 2 laps of the stage. I did not believe you used to. Or I used to not believe that you did, but you do actually get penalized. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright. So let's see where we come out here. We should theoretically get first. Yes, we do. So that penalty is absolutely worth it. Because we jump from where we pit in 9th place up to first. If we were getting stage points and I was running for a championship, this is an actual season, I may have stayed out and tried to get a little bit more of those points, depending on how our point scenario was. But at the moment, it's one race in the video. Absolutely just want to stay out here. Try to lead this thing, be in control of it. Coming off of that win at Martinsville on Wednesday. Very, very excited to be back here racing again. Finally coming off of getting a win. It was a long time in the series, really. Or, not a long time, but I like to win. And I expect to win every time that I play a video game in a race. I really come out saying, okay, we got to win. Especially in these videos, I don't like the losing videos. They're not as fun. But at a race like Homestead, got to make that move. Ooh, that put Hamlin on the wall. Alright, so now we got Busch and Suarez on us. Big push there I got from Keselowski. Oh my god. He's just all over me. Wow. He almost took out, I almost took out Kyle Busch because he just pushed me right into him. Getting a lot of speed that I'm carrying here into the corner because of Keselowski. He's just launching me. Now I got Hamlin trying to get on my bumper. Run him down the track. Oh my god, we're going to have a crash here. We're in the wall. Hamlin spinning around. Stay in front of Suarez. Yes. That was a big yikes. Since we got that push from Keselowski, we were blocking him. I made the mistake. Put Hamlin in the wall. Got that block, or got that push from Keselowski, who almost spun Busch around, and then I got launched into the corner, and that really just set everything off. So here we go now. Pulling up behind Keselowski. Come on. They got a better run than me into the corner. Going to run up here, though. Slide in front of Keselowski. Bounce off the wall in front of him. Back down in front of Suarez. Oh. Alright, here we go. Now Larson's up here. Oh no, I took out Larson. And I slid back to 7th. Yeah. This is not going well. If the caution came out immediately like it should have, I would have been like 2nd. But it didn't. Alright, so let's see if we can keep our position here. And go for a win, maybe. That's still on the list of possibilities. Oh, slid up the track there, got in a busher. Not what we needed at all. It's going to send us into overtime here. Just that slight slide up the track, and I just took him out. Unfortunate. But here we are. Top 6 now. Logano here beneath us. Again, not the place you want to be is it outside. Oh my god, Logano just... My car's not taking off. 100% my car's not taking off. Oh, big run behind Boyer. Absolutely send that in there. Big push from Logano. The question is, can we catch Kyle Busch? That's the question. Can we catch Kyle Busch? Send it up there. Not going to be enough. Caution's out. 2nd place. I think if we had like a little bit fresher tires, I think we might have been able to go up there and try to get him, but very close in the end there. Maybe if I restarted one position further up too, that could have worked out, but either way, not necessarily the result we were looking for here at Homestead. I was trying to go 2 for 2 here, but you know, those things happen sometimes. Can't necessarily get the win at every single track, but sure would like to. So let's take a look here. 1 out of 2. So let's see what tracks I have won every time. Oh wow, I'm not as good at Bristol as well. I'm 3 for 6. Yeah, a lot of tracks I've not won at Martinsville. I'm only 2 for 6. I have 1 less win at Martinsville than I have at Bristol. That's very surprising. 3 for 4 at New Hampshire. Okay. 3 for 3 at Phoenix. 3 for 3 at Sonoma. 3 for 4 at Watkins Glen. That's very interesting. Phoenix and Sonoma are the 2 tracks that I've not lost at yet in this game. Very surprised by Phoenix, not very surprised by Sonoma. That's a track that I am very good at. But But yeah, that's that. Thank you all for watching. Up next, I believe, is Talladega? I think. Well, you'll know, obviously. And yeah, you'll see our next video next Sunday. We'll be going to whatever track. I believe it is Talladega, though. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see you guys in the next one.